How's it going today? I figured I'd just do a quick video about some of the problems that this property has and whether or not we're going to solve them. A lot of them we won't solve, but let's check it out. So one of the big problems we got here is there's this crack that goes all the way up the wall here. You can see quite a bit of light through it. So that could be a problem, but probably just going to leave that for now. The other issue is like this mortar just kind of rubs off with your thumb. So I don't think that's supposed to be like that. This wall has a lot of little holes in it, and they kind of look like bullet holes. So we're gonna have to watch out for that. There's also some kind of missing bricks, I guess you could say here. Maybe they were never installed in some of the corners. Another problem is over here where the gutter on the roof I think is clogged, and so when it rains, like here, just pours water down here and soaks the floor. As you can see, it's still drying from when it rained yesterday. So we're gonna have to get up on the roof and like clean out the gutters, see what's stopping that water from escaping over there. So that's on one side. And then back on this side, the gutter that runs along here on the inside for what hits these panels and comes down the wall, that seems to be clogged as well because it's dripping and dripping down here as well as down here. And the other issue is I got water seeping underneath this wall, but very little. So that I'm probably not going to worry too much about. I'll probably clean out the gutters. That's like, not too bad. And a couple other little issues outside. This area here, we're gonna have to rip everything out basically and just clean it up because it's looking gross, and there's probably a lot of scorpions hidden in here, and we don't want to mess with those. This little area here also needs a lot of cleaning, so between those two areas we probably got like a truckload of junk to remove. While here, another problem that I noticed is there's these like gigantic trees that are, well, not looking so strong anymore. One of the limbs already fell like last week and I had to clean it up, but it was just a smaller one. But I do think that one of these trees could probably fall on this building, but I don't really know how to solve that problem. Probably just won't stay here when it's raining or when it's super windy. Because when it's super windy, those things really rock back and forth. This little room is also just full of problems. It's pretty gross because there is a missing roof tile there, a missing roof tile back there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just back there. And there's one more up here, I believe, that's cracked. So a lot of water is getting in here when it rains, which means the floor gets wet and it stays kind of closed, so it's all scungy in here, super scungy. So, oh, there's the toilet, which is pretty gross as well. This workbench we got to get rid of. Fix the roof. I already got tiles to fix that. I've never changed a roof tile, but I'm sure it can't be that complicated. And another thing here, I noticed that there's this pile of like, I don't know, wood chip kind of stuff in the corner here. So that is coming from this board, which is actually like super infested by termites. If you look inside it, this thing is just crawling with termites. And they're also getting into the roof a little bit here as well. So that's not good. So we're probably gonna have to remove this board, which means I'll have to make a proper mount for this breaker, which is just sitting on here. That's where our main power comes in. Safety first. I mean, that's probably it for this room. We'll just remove this bench, remove all this stuff. All these other tools and car parts and stuff are going to end up in the shop at some point soon. Then once we fix the roof, we'll pressure wash this whole room out, let it dry out real good, and hopefully we can keep it dry. Get rid of these termites. Put some anti-termite spray or something in here. That will help a lot. Next thing. This carport also has a big hole. So this hole here is causing water to pool here, which is going under the wall there and getting in the galpão, or getting in the shop, sorry. So that we need to fix. Also, this drainage situation is looking pretty bad here. I don't know if the water's been pooling here. That drain right there goes out to the side, which is good. So here's my roof tiles that I'll have to change. Not really sure how we're gonna do that, but we'll get it done next week. Not sure how to go on one of these roofs either, but I think as long as I stay close to that board, it'll be pretty safe. Oh yeah, as well, while we're here, just take in this beautiful mural that's like 3D. Get the 3D iguana. And the toucan. A bit dirty though. Be good. We'll give it a pressure wash and she'll clean up nice. You know? Some of you might wonder what it says here. It says Rancho Alegre, which means like happy ranch. So this property and actually the one beside it and the one on the other side were all one property at one point. And so they all have this same, like, I don't know, fake wood cement kind of features. Very interesting. Not sure who did this, but they put a lot of time into making these beams and this I don't know kind of area here that's now all moldy because water of course pools here as well. You can see where it comes off the gutter. It stays all humid here. It's growing mold. This birdhouse we'll have to get rid of. We'll probably pull the barbed wire off here. A lot of little jobs to clean up outside here. And as you can see, there's just like cracks all over the brickwork. And I mean, like here you can kind of see through it. And here you can see through it. All the way along. I guess maybe the guy was running low on mortar when he did the wall. Couldn't get another bag. Some of you might wonder why rent a place with so many little problems. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm just here to like work on projects, work on cars. So all I really need is 4 walls and a roof, power, water. That's about it. So this place has all that. Not too far from where I live. I mean, anybody starting out, you know, you gotta take what you can get. And for me, this is it. And honestly, like, I never had a space this big before. So even with the problems, I'm still super happy.